Hello. Here at St. Peter's, we are reminded on a daily basis of the suffering of Christ on the cross. And in a time when many people are suffering through the effects of the coronavirus, it seemed only fitting that we should have our prayer station here alongside that crucifix. You will probably be aware at this time that all public services within the Church of England have been suspended, and this has been a heartbreaking thing for us to endure here at St. Peter's, because we thrive and live by this public celebration of the Mass every day and the saying of the offices every morning and every evening. The good news is that we are continuing in this tradition. Morning prayer is said at 9 o'clock every morning. The Mass is said privately at 10 o'clock every morning, and evening prayer is said at 5:30 in the evening. You're not, unfortunately, able to come to these services because they are private, but you can join us spiritually by stopping for a moment, perhaps creating a shrine in your house and joining us in that way, praying with us. To help during this time, there are a couple of things that we have tried to do. The 10 o'clock Mass is streamed on our Facebook site and can be found at St. Peter and the Holy Apostles' Facebook page. We're also trying to keep in touch with each other, and so we've set up a chat group on Facebook called St. Peter's Virtual Church. If you're not part of that group, then please get in touch and we can invite you into that group. It's good to be in touch with each other. For those who are not on Facebook or not on the modern forms of social media, on a Friday I am trying to phone round as many people as is possible to find out how they are. For this purpose I'm using the parish directory. So if your number may have changed since you put it into the directory, or if perhaps you're not in there because you're one of our newer members, then please get in touch so that I can add you to the list of people to phone. Well, let me tell you about Sunday. Sunday is, of course, usually the day when we all come together. Unfortunately, we're not able at this time to come together for Mass, but Mass will be said at 10 o'clock here in St. Peter's, and then at 11 o'clock there is an opportunity to come to the church and to pray in silence as the Blessed Sacrament will be exposed on the altar till midday. And then at midday we'll take that sacrament out into the world, out into our parish, where the parish will be blessed by the Blessed Sacrament. I know this has been a difficult time for everybody. Please remember we are trying to pray for each other in this difficult time. Just like to say also that as far as our other churches are concerned, at St. Thomas's there will be open for prayer on a Sunday evening between 7 and 8 p.m. Please keep Father Lamb and Father Beck also in your prayers, as they are both no doubt missing the hands-on ministry which they share with me at this time. I'm sure that being isolated as they are is causing them great grief at this time, but I do keep in touch with them and they are fine. If there's any way in which I can serve you, please don't hesitate to contact me. And please remember, as we look upon the cross, that in Christ, through his suffering, we are united. God bless you all.